Okay.
All right, Stingrays. I want to briefly go over today with you a drill in the water that you can do on your own. And it really teaches feel for how well you're holding and pulling yourself through the water. Teaches you where you can find your anchor points. Really, in backstrokes is difficult to do, but freestyle and butterfly and breaststroke, you can really do this drill. It's called vertical swimming. And when your body's not in its proper body alignment, when you pull against the water, you really have to pull it hard to move forward. And so you'll feel it immediately. If you're just slipping your hands through the water, you don't move forward. Or when you really anchor and hold, and the benefit of this drill is you can actually look at your hands, see how they're catching the water, see how they're anchoring in the correct position, and then after that, when you lay on your belly, try to get that feel again. So I'm gonna get in the water and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right, I think breaststroke is probably the easiest, because if I just sit here and I make circles with my hands, nothing happens. But as soon as my fingers go out, my fingertips down, and I'm pulling a large volume of water to go forward, and I really feel it. So some of you in breaststroke, your coaches might say, well, you're doing a tabletop breaststroke where you're really moving forward because of your kick and your arms are just making circles. You can really feel doing this. That you open up, fingers down, and through your circle. No up and down with my head, just a hard pull that way. All right, the next one I'll show you is freestyle, and it's kind of a modified dog paddle. I'll get the camera lady out in front of me here.
Sorry.
All right. All right. It's modified dog paddle. Again, you can see your hands. If I just do this with my hands, I'm going to go forward a little bit, but that really doesn't do the trick. What I want to do is reach out, anchor high, and straight past my hips, each one getting a hard tug and a full bit of water, doing that. And then when I then go to freestyle, I would look for that. In my stroke, because I'd be able to feel it. And the last one I'll do is I'll do backstroke. It's a little bit more difficult because you can't really do your anchor, but you can really get your pull pattern. So we've talked about your hand pattern after the anchor is fingers out as you shove the water past your feet. And it's pretty difficult to do. Doing it wrong, the trick when doing it wrong is that your hands just don't do anything that resembles backstroke. But here you want your elbow away from your body, your fingers pointed to the wall, and push through. I've got my kids doing it right now about every day in warm-up, and it would be something I would have you all experiment with. And the last part of it, I'm not gonna put my goggles on for the last part. Camera lady, you can stay right there. The last part would be to start in vertical and gradually end in correct body line. So you might do breaststroke right here, where I'm looking at my anchor point outside my shoulder. Then I'm gonna lean into it. And just add my stroke into it as I go. The whole point is to feel you anchoring and holding the greatest volume of water you can. All right, Stingrays, have fun trying it. I'll see y'all soon.